What's up, bud? What? I don't even know how I'm wearing this. Fogging up my glasses and everything. Whatever. What's up, vinyl lovers, consumers, collectors, whatever you want to call yourselves today? It's your friendly neighborhood Eric Nigma here with a random vinyl video because it's been a minute. Not that long, but it's been a minute. Why am I gonna use this awesome shirt to dab a little sweat on my head? It's a little warm here, but if you hear the fan in the background, that's why. It's on because it's a little warm in here, a little humid. I am here this time to do a little something fun, just for the hell of it. I wanted to go through my vinyl collection every now and then, and kind of show what I got up in this bad boy. That's what a lot of people in the vinyl community do. They just kind of show off their stuff. Now, also, a lot of people in the vinyl community also have like big shelves upon shelves upon shelves. They're like 6 feet tall or whatever, full of records. And I'm gonna need one soon because I'm running out of space with this bad boy here. But I'm starting to fill up all the cubes. But this is what I got for right now. We're working my way up to that. But I do have at least around 200, around 200 something records. I lost count. It's hard to keep up. And there's some more behind the camera over there by the fan. Not right next to it, but just over there as well. That can't fit in here. But yeah. So this is something I plan on doing for a while. Just kind of showing off what's in my collection. That's kind of typical thing to do. Those are the kind of videos I like to watch on YouTube, within the vinyl community, of people showing off their collections, but specifically showing off, certain records of a certain genre or artist within their collection. And that's something I would like to do here and there. So for this, I guess we can call this a series. Or not, whatever, but I definitely plan on to do more like these for different genres that I have, because I listen to a lot of different music, of course. And yeah, this video I want to talk black metal. I want to talk about black metal. I'm still fairly new to black metal. I mean, I've always known about black metal. I've always known about black metal bands like Emperor, Mayhem, Immortal, Watain, Over, even though they've gone past that as well. Wolves in the Throne Room, and probably one of the newer ones that's getting a lot of touch here right now is Imperial Triumphant. Is one I'm really into at the moment. But yeah, I'm into a lot. I've been getting into black metal over the last year or so, and I'm not afraid to say it. The Lords of Chaos movie. I've always known about the Mayhem legends. I guess you could say that everything about the Black Circle and Helvet or Helvet. I'm not exactly sure how to say it exactly. I've always known about that stuff, heard about it, but I never got super into it until after Lords of Chaos. I watched the movie. I know it's basically all fiction, but that led me to see what was the truth, and that led me down the rabbit hole of a lot of that early second wave, as you want to call it, or just 90s black metal, that Norwegian black metal. And yeah, listened to a lot more, did a lot more digging and diving through the pandemic this year into a bunch of other bands that I've never heard before, and a lot of really underground newer bands. So yeah, and a lot of record buying as well. I bought a lot of records within the pandemic, So yeah, let's get into so you can see what I've got so far as a fairly fresh black metal fan, black metal head. Which I was always a black metal head before I even got into black metal, because I'm black. I've always loved metal. Okay, so we're gonna start with, let's see, what's this right here? Yeah, we're gonna start with the Numbers Gang. First thing I have here is the Demonor or Demonor by 1349. 1349 is easily, since I got into black metal, they become pretty much one of my favorites immediately. And this picture disc went up this year, like a few months ago, almost really. And this is one of my favorite 1349 albums I've heard. Since I've jumped into their catalog, and I wanted to get it. It's a dope kind of picture disc, and I always have to address. Yes, I know. Picture disc don't have the best quality, but I have a few in my collection that I dig, and I haven't played this yet. Kind of just been looking at it, but this is one of my favorite 1349. I'm handling this back. 1349 records, so I'll put that. But this one is my favorite so far, and this is their latest record, the Infernal Pathway. It's got a lot of dust on it. Ooh, it's got some. The Infernal Pathway. Yeah, man, this is their latest record. This came out last year in 2019, of course. Brain, 2020 Brain. And this is the first thing I ever heard by 1349. I don't know why I gave this album a listen. Just out of curiosity. Didn't hear anybody really talking about it, but I gave it a listen, and I loved it. And it led me to going through all of their stuff. So yeah, I had to get this. Seasons of Mist had it on silver vinyl. This is silver vinyl. Just for time's sake, I'm not gonna take out and show you the silver vinyl, because this will it'll just make the video long. I'm trying to get the take it out and put it back in. But yeah, this is probably my favorite 1349 album. Yeah, I still need to go back and listen to some of the other ones. I like the Massive. This is Massive Black Cauldron. Massive Cauldron of Chaos. That's my third favorite. That might be my second favorite. I have to go back to it. But yeah, Massive Cauldron of Chaos. I also like that one as well. So yeah. Now let's get into let's go alphabetically. Let's start. Bam. Abaft. Yeah. This is, let's see, Season. I believe this is his self-titled debut, since this is when he first left Immortal. If you don't know who Abaft is, Abaft was the former frontman and lead guitarist of legendary black metal band Immortal. I've always known Abaft as just somewhat of a meme. a meme. I see his face so many times before I even knew he was part of Immortal, and then when I found out he was Immortal, I got into just how kooky of a character he is, man. He's very funny, very interesting guy. Probably one of the most interesting characters in the black metal scene. But yeah, man, I love this cover. I love this album. Don't know if I really have a favorite on this so much. A favorite song. A lot of black metal, I don't really have a favorite song so much. I'm also just like the album throughout. So yeah, but this is definitely a record I had to have. I like Abaft solo stuff. It still have that Immortal feel to me. And also King of Hell. So I'm based on this, I believe. So yeah. It's not the only one. That is not the only one. Also have the latest Bath record, Outsider. This came out last year. I love this one. I believe this is colored vinyl as well. Yeah, silver vinyl. Silver vinyl. Season Mist. We do that. I think that one is also colored vinyl as well. But yeah, this is his second record. Honestly, this is the first one I've heard. I heard this one before his first one, and I like this a lot, so that's why I have it. Yeah, I'm a big Abath fan. I like Abath a lot. Clearly, if you didn't know. Okay, this is Archon Infastus, Perdition Insanabilis. I'm bad with pronunciations, but yeah. Osmos Productions, home of a lot of pretty cool black metal bands. Osmos, one of them, the ones I made me to check. I think Life Lover. If I'm correct, Life Lover's on Osmos. I believe Immortal's on Osmos, or was on Osmos as well. But yeah, I got this in like a little like 5 records for a certain price deal on Hell's Headbangers. I don't think I've heard this yet. I think this is one of the ones out of that little bundle I got that I haven't heard yet. But been meaning to check this out. I got it because of something I heard. They sound pretty cool. They sound pretty good. But also check this back. Hell yeah! So I need to give this a listen someday. I need to do that. Alright, so this is fairly new. This is Arak, Stolen Angelic Tongues. This came out this year. This is off a $20 spin. And yeah, I just randomly saw it dropped and gave it a listen. And I loved it. This is dope. All I can say is check this out. Arak, Stolen Angelic Tongues. It's an EP, short, but they get the job done. I definitely need to check out a full length by these guys. So yeah, this was good. All right, this is where we get into Behemoth territory. Yeah. Oh man, I loved you at your darkest. Yeah, man. This is a pretty super badass edition of the latest Behemoth album. Not the EP that just came out, not the Forest EP, but of course, but their last record, their latest record, full length record. And yeah, man, this thing is dope. Let me take it real quick. Autograph by Nurgle, Orion. Pretty much all Behemoth, except Seth. I don't think Seth signed this. The gatefold. Ooh, that's about to fall. Check out the gatefold. Yeah. I love this record. Love it. It's arguably my favorite Behemoth album, and I'm gonna be saying a lot of these records, these recent Black Album records, are my favorite simply because they're what got me into the rest of these artists' catalog. You know, not every band that you'll see here I've been a fan from the get-go. I'm fairly fresh, fairly new, but yeah, this is my shit, man. And I saw Behemoth last year on Knotfest Roadshow. And let me just say, Bartabel. That's the song that got me, man. That's the song that made me a Behemoth fan off of this record. Come to me, Bartabel. Yeah. Evangelion. Yeah, this is another one I love by him, man. They were dropping a lot of stuff this year during the quarantine, the pandemic and whatnot, and you know, their web store is the shit. their customer service is the shit. The way Behemoth and them handle, the way Nurgle runs their web store and whatnot, super professional, super professional. So yeah, fuck with Behemoth. Behemoth is one of my favorite black metal bands. In case I haven't said, easily top 5 for me. I know they're considered just by some black and death metal, but they're black metal, whatever you black metal, death metal, whatever you want to call them, black and death metal. I don't give a fuck. Behemoth is the shit. Yeah, and this is one of my favorites. So. That was the chair, by the way. Okay. Blasphemy, Gods of War. Yeah, man. Blasphemy. Canadian black metal, early Canadian black metal band, man. Yeah. One of the main things, probably the biggest thing that attracted me to Blasphemy, other than them being an awesome band, is Caller of the Storms. So, brother, playing black metal, man. I don't like this, to be honest. I don't like this as much as their first record, which of course is iconic and hard to get your hands on. But I still like this record though. You know, still a good record to me. Still had to have it when I saw it, and yeah, Blasphemy. Check out Blasphemy if you haven't. They're really fucking killer black metal band. Easily, I would say one of the pioneers. I mean, I guess that's arguable, but definitely one of the ones you need to hear if you're getting into black metal, for sure. All right, this is the Monocle with Chaos Manifesto. This is actually pretty good. I don't know too much about these guys, but I will just go as far as say, and keep it brief, give them a listen. The Monocle, Chaos Manifesto, pretty good record. This was part of that little bundle I got of just some random records from Hell's Headbangers. This was one of the ones I chose. I actually was able to choose them, but yeah, I got this off the cover, and I heard a song off the album. I was like, well, let me hear what the rest of it sounds like. It's a good little deal Hell's Headbangers had going on. So, yeah, the Monocle. Check them out. Here we go into some of my favorites. Immortal, Battles in the North. Yeah. Clearly, since I own it, it's one of my favorite Immortal albums. Yeah. Come on, man. Just look at that cover. Don't they look badass? Yeah. Abath and Demonaz. Yeah, man. I mean, there's not too much to say. It's a kick-ass album. If you haven't heard it, check it out. That's all I really could say about it, man. Next to that, next to that, I also have another one of my favorite Immortal records, Pure Holocaust. Now, this is actually my favorite. This is my favorite Immortal record, Pure Holocaust, man. I don't know what to say. I don't have favorite tracks. I just have favorite albums when it comes to black metal. I just listen to the full thing. If I fuck with it, then that's it. I like it. Some I do. And this one I do like pretty much side A more than side B. Specifically like the beginning of Unsilent Storms in the North Abyss and Frozen by Ice Winds. This has a very cold feel to it, and I like it. Dark, cold, but still kick-ass. The riffs kick-ass on this, man. So for sure, yeah. This, Pure Holocaust, and Battles in the North. If you haven't heard them, check them out. Check them out, on my behalf at least. Yeah, and there's a few more Immortal records I need to get. Like, these aren't the only two I like. There's a couple more I'm trying to get for my collection that I really love. Immortal is one of my favorite black metal bands. Top 5 easily for me. Arguably number 1, maybe 2. There's another band we have to get to that might be my number 1, judging by my collection. And here we go, y'all. It's Mayhem time. Death Crush. Yeah. This is the first thing I ever heard by Mayhem. And immediately afterwards, I was just like, well, if this is what they got to offer, I'm here for more of it. I want some more. But yeah, man, easily my favorite songs are Death Crush, Chainsaw Guts Fuck, and Witching Hour, and Pure Fucking Armageddon. Yeah, of course, this is the original lineup of Mayhem. We would say Maniac on vocals, Necro Butcher on bass, Euronymous on lead guitar, and Mannheim on drums. Of course, if you don't know, this is before Dead came in, Dead and Hellhammer came into the band and made the, I guess you would say, the fan favorite lineup of Mayhem. So this is original OG Mayhem, their first official release. Not their first recording. Not their first recording. Let me get into that one actually. Would be, in a way, it would be the Hen House recordings. This was recorded at their rehearsal spots. Let's see what it says. It says Mayhem's legendary 1989 rehearsal surfaces on this official vinyl release containing classic tracks and an unreleased song. And yeah, it is just that. It is a recorded rehearsal of Mayhem with the lineup I just mentioned, the iconic one, or the fan favorite one, as you would say, with Dead, Euronymous, Necro Butcher, and Hellhammer. Yeah, recorded at the Hen House, their rehearsal spot in '89, Norway. And to be completely honest, this is a shit recording. It is very bad. The first time I played it, I thought something was wrong with my record player. And no, it turns out it is just this. It is very bad. I mean, what do you expect? It's an early rehearsal recording back in '89 by teenagers of pretty much like the beginning of black metal. So it's not going to sound good. I mean, a lot of official black metal releases don't sound that great. But you know, kind of just I got it before I ever actually listened to it. Yeah, I could have listened to it on YouTube or whatever, or watched some of the bad footage that there is of it. But no, man, I saw it, grabbed it. It would be cool to have, and yeah, it's cool to have. It's cool to have. The inside, the stuff that comes with inside too, is dope as well. So yeah, but not good sound wise. Not worth the listen. Also have Live in Jesheim, Mayhem Live in Jesheim, with a drunken Hellhammer on the cover, holding Death Crush. Yeah, this is not bad live album. Comes with a dope 8-page booklet in it with like I think like even like people like Maniac and their like interviews with them and whatnot, and other people that were there for this show, of like the Mayhem crew and whatnot, the Black Circle, I guess you can say. And yeah, it's really cool little live albums. Better sounding than the Hen House recordings, but not as good as Live in Leipzig, I'm not exactly sure to say it, but still worth a have and a listen for sure. It's actually on iTunes and Apple Music. Go check it out if you're subscribed. It should be on streaming if not there. And yeah, it's not it. It's not it though. We're not finished. All right. Hold on, I think I'm missing something. Yeah, definitely not finished. Yeah, of course, I have De Mysterious Dom Satanis, their debut Mayhem album. Classic black metal album. What more can I say that anybody has ever said about this record? I mean, it's It's classic. Favorite songs. What's my favorite songs on here? Pretty much I like the entire thing. The first, I'd say side A is my favorite. I mean, Funeral Fog, Freezing Moon, no, Freezing Moon, you know. When it's cold and it's dark, the freezing moon with you know how it goes. So yeah, Pagan Fears. I also do like Life Eternal. I mean, come on, self-title track, title track. Sorry, man. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite black metal albums ever. This is one of the ones that just clicked for me. I was just like, I think I would really fuck with black metal now. So yeah, if you haven't heard it, fix that. Plain and simple. Right, we're not done though. We're not done. We're not done. Let's see. What else do we have here? I also have the live version they recently recorded about a couple years ago. Yeah. With the current live touring version, the current lineup of Mayhem. For the what was it? Was it the 20th anniversary? They toured for the album and performed the album from top to bottom. And that's what this is recording of. I've actually watched video of their full performance of this of the record. Not exactly this, and I don't like that this cuts out some like interludes and in between moments. This is just basically a live version of the album of the Mysterious Dom Satanas. And that's nothing wrong with that. But you know, my favorite thing about live albums is where you actually hear everything, to where you're like, I'm basically at the show, but I'm not there. And this cuts some stuff out, I can tell. But still dope, still worth a listen. Really good. They kill it. They kill it. Ghoul and Taillock for sure. Murder on there. Oh yeah, and of course I got, you know, talk about Attila's vocals. I love Attila. Attila's vocals on both records. Attila's the shit. I know Dead is awesome. Dead is awesome. But Attila is awesome as well. Alright? Give him his props. That's not it. I also have the latest Mayhem album. Damon. Or Demon. Yeah. Really good. Really good comeback record. I guess you could call it comeback record, but yeah, just really fucking good. Check it out. Please do. Alright. Nox Formulae. Drakon Darshan Satan. This is a new album. I've talked about this. I actually did a video unboxing this with a couple other records that I got from Dark Descent. But, yeah, man. Please check this out. I've been listening to this shit like crazy. Love this record. I think it's the Black Stone of Satan that's my favorite. But the end of this album, Eve of Annihilation, I love that track. The end. This is one of my favorite endings, one of my favorite album closers I've heard this year of 2020. Goes to Nox Formulae's Drakon Darshan Satan. Black metal records, man. Just the titles and shit are always difficult to say if you are not from where the band is from. Straight up. Just straight up. Alright, this one is kind of up for discussion, but Portal. Portal is, are they from New Zealand or Australia? I might be completely wrong from where they're from, but Portal's a very interesting band. Check them out. That's all I can say. And this album is Swarfed. This is Swarfed by Portal. Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's right there. Swarfed. Yeah. Any record you check out by Portal should be a fun listening. Are they black metal? Are they death metal? Are they whatever? Yes, I say yes to all. That's why I'm even mentioning Portal. They are easily one of the most interesting bands to check out if you're not familiar with Portal. The portal has opened. Is that how he says it? Prophenetica, Altar of the Virgin Whore. It's a hell of a name, isn't it? Yeah, Prophenetica, they are from New York, I believe. I believe they're an American black metal band. And their sound, they have a punky vibe to it, which is how, how quick and short, how, brief the songs are. But I love it, man. They're dope. I've been meaning to get some more Prophenetica for sure. I fuck with them. They got like I would go as far as saying they're like early Rotting Christ inspired maybe to some degree. That's up for debate, but that's kind of the vibe I get from them. It's a little Rotting Christ type feel, but just a little more of a punky vibe to them, and that's what I like about them. They're different, man. So yeah, check out Prophenetica, and maybe start with this record, Altar of the Virgin Whore, man. Hell of a name, right? Okay, I've kind of already talked about this in one video, but yeah, man. Sarcophago. Early Brazilian black metal, man. Are arguably one of the first black metal bands. Like, as what we know black metal to be, I would argue that they are one of the pioneers of black metal. Yeah, man, Sarcophago. Killing that shit, man. Check this out, man. Recording's a little rough, as many early black metal records are, but the shit kicks, man. Especially, what's my joint on here? Desecrate. Is it Desecration of Virgin, or is it Ready to Fuck? Tiled Ready to Fucky. Ready to Fucky. I think it's Ready to Fuck. I think that's my favorite. Death Rash is dope as well. So yeah, Sarcophago INRI, specifically Sarcophago INRI. Check that out, man. It's definitely a classic in my opinion. Definitely an essential getting to black metal for sure. And yeah, that is my black metal collection so far. Yeah, I don't have any Dark Throne. No, this is blasphemous to say, but I'm not the biggest Dark Throne fan. Sorry. Definitely need some Emperor. Definitely need some more Immortal, as I said. Definitely want to get some of the Mayhem records when they sort of regrouped with Maniac years after Euronymous' death. Don't get me started on Burzum. No, sorry, not a fan. Definitely got some stuff that I need to get some more of up in here. But that's just what I got for right now. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. We'll do another one of these for another genre sometime, for sure. One thing I forgot to mention, man. I didn't get to mention 1349, man. Another reason I like 1349, Frost. Frost is one of my favorite black metal drummers. He's my favorite black metal drummer. Hellhammer of Mayhem would be my second favorite. He's not my number one favorite because of politics. Sorry, that's black metal. Don't blame me. Blame your musicians who very strong about their beliefs and whatnot, whatever. But that's a whole nother discussion that we're not gonna get into. Just tell me, man. What do you think? Some stuff I'm missing in my black metal collection. I know what I'm missing. I know what I want in my black metal collection. But tell me some stuff that you think in the comments that I need to get up in here, you know, or at least check out if I haven't. Maybe we can discuss. Maybe I can, tell you like, yeah, I'm still looking for that. Definitely need that first Blasphemy record. Definitely need that. But yeah, that's about it, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share around to your friends and whatnot, your other black metal heads that have common sense and are not dicks. All right, and yeah, I'm Eric Nikema because you aren't, and that's okay. And yeah, kick ass, black metal.